otherwise I just go flying off into the next thing. So, all right, so where are we at? We are just past the first quarter moon, and we've had lots of solar storms coming in. So our nervous systems are just wired. Like, we're just like, ugh. So, but the idea today will be to calm everything down, and but still creating stability. Still can do that, but we don't need to be doing flow. So it will be easier. So come on up. So we're not even going to do our twist. I mean, that tells you where the energy is. It's just all over the place. And this wind also doesn't. Yeah, well, everything's just going off. And I mean, I've got, so my nervous system's obviously all over. And I thought I was getting flea bites, but I think it's just like hives. And I think it's all just coming out. Is it like
there's a lot of bits and pieces outside.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, so feet hip width apart, slight bend at the knees. Right, so the breathing one, interlacing the fingers. Then you're going to rest your chin into the hands. Slow, drop the eye gaze down, or even close your eyes. And as you inhale, lift the elbows slightly, stretching. And as you exhale, drop back down. So we're trying not to use the neck muscles, we're trying to use the arms to just gently stimulate through the up and down the spine and the vagus nerve. So long and slow. And don't hesitate to do a breath out through the mouth if you want to. Release any tension. So we're going for about 8 in total. Making this one, the next one, the last one. Brilliant. And give it a good shake out. Take a big breath in and a clearing breath out. So even that just starts to calm your mind and calm everything down. But coming into a side stretch, so with feet hip width apart, bringing the arms overhead, interlacing the fingers, point through the index fingers, crossing the thumbs, elbows close to ears, core engaged. Exhale over to the right. So pressing the left hip to the side, looking slightly to the right, feeling the stretch down the left side of the body, keeping elbows close to ears, arms straight.
Is it hips to the left or hips to the right?
Hips to the left, arms to the right. Squeezing into that right side of the digestive system. 5 breaths here. To inhale up, take the breath in. And as you exhale, come over to the left, pressing the right hip to the out. Long, slow breaths. Last breath here. Inhale, come back up to center. Release the hands down, give it a good shake out. Clear it out. Shake out the feet. Okay, coming into a stretch for the spine and the legs with pyramid. Small step back with the left. Both feet facing forward. So bring the left foot facing forward. See our stability is all over the place. Folding over, flat back, pull the kneecaps up. Right hand and then left hand on top. Roll the shoulders back, pull the elbows close to the body, relax the neck muscles. Eye gaze straight down to the mat. Feel a stretch down the right side of the body. Okay, from here coming into the twisted, so now leaving the left hand on the shin, bring the right arm up to the side at shoulder height. Up to the side, yep. Either looking down to the mat, or if it's okay, you could turn and see if you could look to your right thumb. Pressing the right hip back, right butt cheek goes back, so don't let it pop forward. Deepening the stretch into the hips. Great. Looking back to the mat, bend the right knee, fingers on the floor, coming into a little bit of a balance. Left leg going up behind, flexing the foot, so pull the toes down towards the mat, and then coming up onto the fingertips, walking the hands close to. Okay, that's okay. Feel the stretch down, strengthening and stretch in the right leg. If you wanted to challenge, you would hover the fingers off the floor. Okay, hands come back down to the floor. Left foot meets right. I'm going to come into chair pose. Bend at the ankles, bend at the knees. Raise the arms up. Core engages, so hands go above shoulders, that's it. Looking between the thumbs, strong. Relaxing the neck muscles. Last breath here, hands to heart, press through the heels to straighten up. Take the breath in and the clearing breath out, give it a shake out the legs. Okay, hands back to hips, feet hip width apart, step the right foot back, so same thing for the other side. So square hips, folding over, straight legs, left hand, right hand on top. Relaxing the toes, no gripping on with the toes. Relaxing the neck. Okay, from here, right hand stays on the shin, left arm's coming up at shoulder height, palm facing down. And if you're ready, stable, you could look to the left thumb now. Last breath, bring the hand down, bend the left knee, fingers on the floor out in front, raise the right leg up, straight leg, toes pointed down, starting to straighten through the left leg, coming up onto the fingertips, strong. Both hips are facing down. One more breath here. Bend the knee, left knee bends, right leg meets it, bending at the ankles, bending at the knees, raising the arms up to chair pose, loading up the quads, engaging the core. Last breath, hands to heart, press through the heels to straighten up and give it a shake out. Walk it out. All right, nice. Okay, still on the legs, coming into triangle. So big step back with the left, toes to the side. Square the hips back to the front. Right hand, right leg. Left arm coming up. The palm facing out. Want to challenge yourself, taking the right hand off the leg, placing it in front. Last breath here. Left hand, left hip to rise. Bend into the right knee, elbow to knee for extended angle. Bring the arm all the way over now, stretch. Roll the shoulder back. So 5 breaths for all of these. All right, bring the hand down. Coming into side lunge from here. So both hands on the floor, turning both toes out, keeping the knee bent, and coming up onto the toes on the right if you want to. Dropping the butt right down. So right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Feel the stretch in the inside of the left leg. Got it? Yeah, she's got it. Last breath here. Walking the hands around to the front of the mat, swiveling around. We're coming into a high lunge. So right knee's bent, left leg straight. Now turning towards the front of the mat. So come back to the front. Yep. And on the toes, so heel off the floor at the back. And then hands to heart. Yep, that's it. Oh, careful. Okay, careful. Strong in the back leg. Steady eyes. Last breath here. Well done. Hands down. Oh my God, she says. All right, swivel to the other side. Coming back. So starting with triangle. So both legs straight now. Left hand, left leg. Yep. And now right arm going up. So come up. There we go. Last breath. Hold on. Hand to hip to rise. Take a clearing breath. Bend the left knee, left elbow, left knee. You've no idea where you are now. We've been all over the place. Up and over, reaching towards the mirrors. There you go. Straightening that back leg. Last breath here. Bring the hand down. Bring both hands onto the floor. Turn both toes out now. Heels in. Bending in the left knee. Coming up onto the left toes. And coming into the side lunge. That's it. Walk your hands forward. So they come in front of the foot. Yep. Okay, from here, walking the hands to the front, rotation to the back, coming into onto the back toes, that's it, and hands to heart, or hands to knee, straight, so strong in the back leg, strong in the, wonderful. Hands come down, walking all the way around, so you're where you are, okay, both hands to the floor, step the right leg back to meet the left, so you're going to end up in down dog. So your mind has got no idea where it is now. Your body's been all over the place. Drop the head. Take a few deep breaths. Feel a stretch and release down the back of the legs. Last breath here. From here, coming down to child's pose. Let's go knees wide, toes together. And forehead to floor, or stacking the hands, forehead to hands. Yeah, just let your brain catch up with your body. And let the breath slow. Okay, from here, coming into tadpole, so lifting the head, coming up now, hips in line with knees, so knees stay wide. Be careful if you go off the mat that you don't slide too far. And then just walking forward slightly, forehead to hands or forehead to floor. Get a stretch in the groin, inner thigh groin. Lovely. Lifting the head, very carefully walking the knees back in. Coming into, let's come into just a bit of a modified plank stretch. So tucking the toes, press the heel back. Just nice, stretch it out after that. And then swap to the other one. Okay, and then from tabletop, cat-cow, so shake out the wrists first. Inhale, lift the chin. And exhale, chin to chest, stretch out. Inhale, come forward, drop the belly down. And exhale. So feel the movement, tailbone to neck. Long, slow breath. One more. Great. Pause at tabletop, neutral. Take the clearing breath, shake out the wrists. Okay, wrist releases, since we're deep into Gemini season. So first of all, fingers out to the side. Just for, let's go 3 breaths. So feet flat to floor. And release, give them a shake out. Then fingers facing in towards each other. Nice and stretch them nice and wide. Arms straight if you can. And release. Okay, next one, fingers facing in towards the knees. So do it one at a time if you're not sure. And release. Last one, definitely one at a time, palm up, all the way to the wrist crease. And release, swap to the other one. And release. Tuck the toes under and just sitting back on the heels for a moment, rolling out the wrists. So ease out the tension. Squeeze and stretch. Okay, ignoring your feet for the moment. Eagle, left over right, crossing, lifting the elbows, and then bringing the hands away from the face, relaxing the neck muscles. Long, slow breaths. And release. Are you ignoring your feet? Keep going. Right over left. Brutal. Lovely. And release. Come all the way down into Sphinx for a moment. Just take a rest here. Shake out the feet. Lift the chin, stretch through the front of the body. Pull the heels towards each other a little bit, activating the legs. Trying not to get cramp. And then drop chin to chest, stretching down through the back of the neck. Let's come down. Just a little bit of respite. Forehead to hands, bending the elbows. Taking some long, slow breaths. Relaxing round through the hips and area. Relaxing the legs. Let the breath, as you breathe in, press the belly into the mat. And as you breathe out, slightly pulling it in. One more. Right, to lift the head. Okay, forearm plank. A little bit of core work.
What?
Forearm plank. Elbows under shoulders, palms down. All right, tuck the toes under.
Oh, gosh.
Push the knees into the floor and just lift the hips up. There, just there. That's it. Relax the neck muscles. One more breath. Great. See? Easy peasy. Stretch the arms out for a moment. Give yourself a nice stretch. Shake out the hips. Make sure that you're not carrying any tension in the lower back from that. Because there is round two. All right, round two. All right, when you're ready, elbows pressed down, belly button pulls up to spine. Yep. Yep. Want to make it harder? You could take your feet off and cross the ankles. Last breath to it. Come all the way down again. Big stretch out. Again, make sure there's no tension in the back. And then from here, half bow pose. Bend the right leg. Sweep the right hand round for the foot.
Right.
Same hand, same leg. Yep, that's it. So you can keep the chin on the floor or you can lift the chin, but keep the leg on the floor. Just pulling it in towards you. Feel a stretch in the front of the thigh, quad stretch. And also front of the shoulder. Great. To release down, bring the right arm out in front. Take the clearing breath. And then bend the left leg, sweep the left hand for it. If you get to the foot, you could walk the hand to the ankle. Last breath here to release. Stretch it out. And you could bend the elbows if you wanted to. Place the hands on the under the forehead. Just make sure the heart rate hasn't spiked up. Should we give full one a go? Both arms, both legs? So when you're ready, we'll give it both of them a go. So reach for the right and then reaching for the left. Okay. Relax into it if you can. No, come on out.
Frozen.
All right, roll straight over onto your back and give yourself a nice big hug. Ease out the tension that we've just created, accidentally created. So just rocking side to side. Where are we going from here? Stretch the legs out, stretch the arms overhead. Shake it out. So perhaps bring the hands into snow angel. So bring the palms up. Yeah, and then slide them. Find a nice big stretch across the chest. Shake out the legs while we're here for a moment. Just and closing the eyes. Use this as a little bit of a recovery. Not only a recovery, it's also a really good way to reset everything into alignment. Okay, from here, bring the hands back down. And coming into sleeping pigeon, so bending the knees, right foot on top of left knee, and then lifting the legs towards you, right hand going between the legs, grabbing behind the back of the left leg. Yep, and then head back to floor. Okay. From here, releasing the hands, placing the left foot on the floor, staying in the same position, so keep the right foot on. Drop the hands on the floor for support. Drop the legs over to the left. See if you can get the sole of the right foot onto the floor. That's it. Okay. Feel a stretch in the outside of the hip. Yeah. Down, maybe radiating down the ITB.
You can actually feel it right in.
Yeah. It's a really good deep stretch, especially if you can get your sole of the foot to the floor, and then you can let the knee go up higher. That's it. Yeah. So yeah, left knee's on the floor. Both shoulders are on the floor. Okay. So bring the legs back up to neutral. And now drop the other way. So same leg. Now it's the right, going to the right. Head could stay neutral, just looking straight up to the ceiling. Nice big releases out of the hip area. Excuse me. Come back to neutral. Shake the legs out. And then we'll swap to the other side. So pigeon, sleeping pigeon for the left. So left ankle on top of right knee. Grabbing left hand between the legs, grabbing behind the right leg, or grabbing the shin. Yep. From here, release the hands, place the right foot on the floor, Hands go on the floor for support. Drop the legs to the right. Left foot's going to the end up on the floor. Yep. Last breath here, bringing the legs up to neutral, and now drop them over to the left, using the weight of the left foot to drop the right knee towards the floor. Okay, come back to center, stretch the legs out, give them a good shake out, all the way to the hips. And place the hands on the ribs or the belly or the hips or wherever you want. Bringing the soles, bending the knees, bring the soles of the feet together, coming into reclined butterfly. So making sure you've got that natural curve in the spine. So just double check you can bring the hands in under the small of the back. Once it's there, letting gravity do the work, letting the knees drop out to the side. Tuck the chin in, lengthen through the back of the neck. Close the eyes. And nice, long, slow breaths. Okay, so just making these small adjustments to make it a little bit more comfortable. I'm going to hang out here for another 5 breaths. Lovely. Bring the knees in together, stretch them out, stretch the arms overhead, give yourself full, nice full body stretch. Bending the left knee to roll over onto your right side. Just pause before coming up to seated. Easy seated. All right, from here, left hand to right knee, right hand looking round behind, bringing it out. Any last tension out from up and down the spine and the neck. And then come to the other side. Come back to center. Sitting up tall, closing the eyes, dropping the elbows down. Easy breath in and out through the nose. When you're ready, hands come to heart. Take a deep breath in and a clearing breath out. Bowing the head to open the eyes. Namaste. Well done.
Okay, that's good.
Feel better?
Yeah.
We need to, I mean, that's that whole concept of slowing right down and just stretching it out. And it just clears everything.
Oh, it does.
You know, what we don't need to be bouncing around, but we do need to be releasing all of the tension.